Hello guys, I'm glad to have you back on another series. In this series I'll be showing you guys how to connect to MySQL using PDO and the object-oriented approach. What I've done is I've started my WAMP and I've created a database called tested, and I've created a folder in my www directory, and I created a file called the index.php. So the thing you want to do is you want to create a new folder in the testing folder, and I want to name it class. So in the class folder I want to create a new PHP file which I'm going to call db.class.php, and here I'm going to have my PHP tag, and I'm going to create a class. So I have class name extends another class. This is inheritance, but I'm not inheriting another class, so I'm just going to have my class name. So you might want to change this to something that is DB related, so I will change this to DB. Then in my class I have a constructor which is automatically called once an instance of this class is created. So in my constructor I'm going to have my connection string, and outside my constructor I'm going to have 4 to 5 variables, one to hold my server name, one to hold my database name, one for the username, and the other for the password. So I'm going to have server is equals to localhost, and I'm going to have username, user is equals to root, and pass is equals to, now my MySQL is not making use of any password currently, so I'll leave this as an empty string, and I'll have db as tested like I created. So I'm going to have another variable called con to store my connection string in. So in my constructor, which is automatically called once an instance of that class is created, I want to have my this that con is equals to a new object of PDO, and here I'm going to have my SQL host, which is equals to this server, and I want to have a statement terminator there, and I'll have my DB name, which is equals to this DB, and I can copy and paste this here and here, and I can remove the last option since I'm not specifying the port, and I'll have this as user and this as pass. Then I'll have a statement terminator here. Now once I try to run this code, once I try to create an instance, an object of this class, which I can do on the same page or outside the page, I can say db is equals to new db. Once I try to do this, it executes the constructor, but I want to check if there is an exception, if an exception is thrown or not. So I will use the try and catch method. So I'm going to use the try and catch method. In my try, I'll have this in it, and in my catch there's a PDO exception, so I'm going to change it to PDO exception, and this is the argument for the PDO exception. So I'm going to say echo what the exception is, get message, then I'll terminate that. So once I try to run this program, then I'll have I'll either have an exception or I'll have a blank page. So I'm going to say local host slash testing slash class testing slash class slash db dot class dot php, and now it's saying I have an unexpected server on line 7. So let's go back there and check. So let's check the error on line 7. Now, for this to be detected in my constructor, I might have to specify an access modifier. So I'm just going to say private and private, and I might probably specify this as public or private. So then let's run the program again. So I think we are good. If I try to make an error, I'll get unknown database. Thank you for watching, guys. Kindly subscribe and like the video. See you next.